Temple Prime lost. Kane dead. How can this be?
The great deceiver has been defeated!
But you must, to convince them, my child, for if they stand against us, they will become as dust.
Command & Conquer series is one of the only game franchise that uses live action. Personally, I think it's something that is right for this, and it's right for the right game. Specifically in our game, there's a lot of dialogue and a lot of addressing you, the player, directly, looking right at you and talking to you. Now, I don't believe that most CG characters at the level they'd have to be could carry that off. You're not going to look in their eyes and believe there's a heart and a soul and a mind in there.
Kane may trust you, but I do not.
Lead the Black Hand back to the light.
It's really interesting because when I first came on board, I asked about why the live action element still, and if they'd gone out basically to the fans and to the players and the gamers and found out that they prefer the live action to the CG. And yeah, I think there's an element of, yeah, that human, there's a human element there. You really feel like you're playing, you're there with somebody.
Kane may trust you, but I do not.
Natasha Henstridge played Alexa, who's a very complicated character. She's very close to Kane. She has a infatuation with him, as him being this messiah character.
And I am loyal to the cause. To him. I will do as he commands.
Yes, I have been very lucky over the course of my career in the sci-fi world and in this franchise specifically to work with some extraordinarily beautiful, and this game is no different. Natasha Henstridge is involved in Kane's Wrath, and she's just fantastic and quite lovely. But no, I wouldn't dare to compare and contrast any of them, because front to back, hands down, any of them could personally kick my butt from here till Sunday, so I don't want to piss anybody off.
I cannot allow you to connect with the Tacitus. I will not let you usher in an age of machines. I will not be your slave. I will not.
This is unusual for me in that I think I've done other science fiction, but you know, this is the first time I've played a character who is leading, you know, large groups of people, has followers depending on him. So I think this, I don't think I've ever done anything where I've had to address nations.
The Black Hand needs your anger. The Black Hand needs your blood. Together we will crush GDI.
Carl was an absolute joy. He just a fantastic actor, and he had a lot of fun, and that's so important to me personally, just as a performer, to have people that really enjoy what they're doing, that can understand this very weird, specific style that we do here in video games, and not just enjoy it, but really embrace it and add so much to it. And Carl was just fantastic, just fantastic.
You succeeded magnificently, my child. The Black Hand has been shown the error of their ways.
Carl Lumley, he was terrific playing his role. He plays a character who, you know, is more or less taking over all of Nod, because, you know, Kane is theoretically not there anymore, and he doesn't know that, and so he's this new messiah.
Kane's time is done. His legacy, a distant memory.
Nod needs like a leader, like a figurehead, like a Kane or the Marcion character, or somebody to kind of keep things in. They seem a little bit lost without that leader.
Still among the living. What is it, my brother? You don't seem very happy to see me.
Where was Kane during the Marcion uprising? I think Kane was lying low, building his strength again after the recent attack on his body, on his person. I think he was taking time to regroup, reorganize, reformulate a plan, and I think that Marcion actually played out part of Kane's master plan, which was to let the splinter groups find their loyalties in whichever way they could. Just being underground it has always been part of of Kane's plan. You know, you leave them wanting more, you let the anticipation build for a while, and then you come back with a grand entrance.
You touched off the tinder, and now the fire begins to burn.
We do a lot of post effects, and we do a lot of stylization after we've shot the original photography. Sometimes there are green screen elements that we replace with set extensions. We add other GUI to the scenes, all kinds of graphics and an overall stylization to the photography to give it a look that's unique.
No, sir, there's no indication of sabotage or terrorism.
When I do drawings, we do set illustrations, we do conceptual illustrations of what the set is going to look like, and any other unique props that we're going to use that we haven't used before.
So Wanda came in and she just completely measured me from basically ankle to neck and all the way through, and came up with there was great pattern ideas. She'd already come in with sketches and ideas and kind of what the look was going to be, and then sort of tweaks it for your personality and your body and, you know, that sort of thing. But I think Alexa's got a pretty cool costume. Very cool.
It's my strength of ripping her off of it. You could not.
Science fiction has always been my favorite genre. In part, I think, because good science fiction, good fiction, deals with humanity and deals with, it has to be grounded and rooted in that humanity for it to work.
I think at this point, fans will take the character in whatever direction they want the character to go. I think there are enough unanswered questions that the fans, anytime that I've snuck around on the message boards or looked at the fan sites and seen the debate going back and forth, why is Kane, how does Kane, who da, all those arguments going on and on and on. I don't know that any answers that we provide will ever satisfy anyone. I think that we'll come up with a whole brand new slew of questions, which I'm absolutely fine to contribute to. I would love to be the international bald man of mystery for as long as possible.
Is that light working, Rich? At the end of this,
it is in 3 different time periods. So one is pre-Command & Conquer 3, and Kane's environment is really destroyed, beat up. He's been through some wars. The technology is older. There's reel-to-reels in there and different types of computer equipment that you don't see. So everything is changing as you move along through the story.
I think that over the course of this project, at least in the minds of the writers, the producers, the creators, the designers of the game, I think the character has evolved to a certain degree. I'm stubbornly fighting it. I think, why argue with what works? Damn it. I have been this stoic, angry, smirking, bald menace for the last 12 years. Why fudge with what works? But you know what? I have to admit that every once in a while, it's good to cringe a little bit and to shake things up. So I can see the differences in Kane. Yes. Any fan who truly believes that Kane is going soft in his old age should meet me in person, and we can have a very clear, concise, and quick debate on the matter and put that issue to rest pretty quickly.
Well, I am extremely excited to be here doing this, and I am very much looking forward to my son playing this game. He has introduced me to many of them, only to beat me badly and humiliate me. And he will do the same with this game, but I will know much more about it than he will. And keep it in mind, Brandon, I can't tell you right now, but I'm looking at some of the coolest stuff in the world right at this moment. I hope you are looking at a textbook.
We'd finished up today with some of the pivotal scenes of Command & Conquer 3, Kane's Wrath. One of the most dynamic sort of wrestling between two characters scenes that we've had in the series to date, with a very significant surprise at the end. So there's been a lot of stunt work and grunting and throwing around and gnashing of teeth.
It was great. Very great working with everybody here. Fun, lots of red lights. It was a lot of fun, really. It was kind of fun to get to play somebody who is, there's definitely a heightened sense of reality, and everything is very intense.
It'll be fun to see how the audience reacts to this, because I think we're doing some really, really cool stuff this time.
It's time to sleep. To sleep.